Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park, and today it's everybody's actual favorite day. It's DanDaDan, episode 10. Now, I will always be one of your hosts, Colin, and I'm always joined by...
Yours truly, Jeff. How's everybody going? What are your thoughts on today's episode?
Good. I mean, one thing I always say about DanDaDan, animation's clean. The backgrounds are always clean. I love the art style. Like, everything is just good. I don't think I needed the first 8 minutes to be a repeat episode, basically.
Yeah, we get introduced to our newest character, Kinta.
I hate him so much. I hate him so much. What do you mean?
Dude, he's always been there lurking in the shadows, man. Mm-hmm. He was there when Momo and Okurin had their little meeting in the front. He was there when they had the little kiss.
Yep.
He was there when they were trying to find each other. He's just always been there.
Yeah, it's just I don't remember the episode number. Obviously, like we would have to go back and check it, but
season one.
It's season 1, and it's when they first become friends. I just didn't need it. It's just a recap episode for the first 8 minutes, but they did it in a way of trying to introduce a new character, which I think is more interesting than just a recap episode.
I guess, but dude, he has a clean morning routine, man. He's got glasses for everything. He's got his little 4 combs.
Yeah, dude, all color coordinated. He kind of reminded me of you a little bit.
What the heck, man?
Like on the way to school, like by himself, just singing to himself, like hitting these dance poses, and then as soon as somebody shows up, he's like,
yo, I don't do that, man. But I'm just gonna say, game recognizes game. He understood that like fucking like Okurin is like, for some reason, being able to talk with all like the beautiful women in the school, like out of nowhere too. He's like, the fuck? I need to learn this.
Yeah, and then he just I love that he just shows up and he's like, I see you, my enemy, blah blah blah, and then he's just like, I'm not interested in men, but we need to talk. I'm like, well, I was at your first intro to this guy.
To be glad, I'm glad that it's getting recognized that like fucking Okurin is like for some reason being super popular now, right? Like it's gotta look super like out of the norm from an outsider's perspective, which is Kinta, right?
Yeah, I guess it's what Momo and her friends. It's Akro Silky, Ira, and
even Gigi, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But like, couldn't somebody cooler notice? Fuck Kinta, man. But like,
this guy's so fucking cool, man.
Dude, I hate this guy. But he comes in and he's like, "Hey, teach me your ways." And Momo bursts in and says, like, we found the other fucking family jewel. We got your testicle already, right? Like,
yeah. And he's like, oh, it's the spicy talk.
Yeah,
it's the spicy talk.
That's the secret. And then even, I guess, like outside of those people we named, even the class president comes over and was like, get the fuck out. You're not part of this classroom, Momo. Momo's like, oh, sorry, my bad. And she's like, yeah, Okurin, you can't say it, but like, she's bullying you, basically. And they get into a big fight over Okurin. I don't know why their insult is always skank.
Yeah, dude, he's got the sauce. Yeah, like they get into it, and then like the Kinta like interrupts everybody. He's like 10-gallon weenie. I'm like, all right on.
Yeah, Momo gets pissed. Is like, you want to fucking die? Like, all right. And they step outside, and I guess like when they step outside, they just go hunting for the ball already. Like, it seems like they just kind of skipped class.
I think it was just kind of fast forward to the end of the day.
Oh, they just time skipped? Okay.
Time skipped to the end of the day after school. So then they were looking for the ball, and fucking the guy is following them.
Yeah, and he's still hitting his poses and his dance moves, and then he bumps a fucking paint can and is like, what a coincidence. We're in the same way. Fucking get a life.
Yeah, and then the ball appears, and then I guess they chase into like the housing complex, and then out comes like this giant like scene where it's invisible, so like they can't even like deal with it properly.
It's just a floating ball. And yeah, I didn't mind that Okarun says like, oh, it has a physical body, but like it's just we can't see it, and that's fine. After all that, one, animations are clean. Love all of the like spirit hand animation from Momo, and the new full throttle, like the full red screen with like the black demon face.
Yeah, it does look pretty slick.
It's insane looking.
I was shocked, like, dude, this thing's causing mass mayhem in this complex. Like, is no one gonna say anything? Like, there's probably people sleeping, right? It's like in season 1 when that crab was like just going through the town, destroying like pipes and stuff. I'm like, what about the regular people here?
Which is funny because like depending on what it is, they do bring it up. Like, for example, the ISA house being completely destroyed. Like that wasn't just like a glaze over situation. So it's interesting that these housing complexes or buildings literally get trampled, or there was a zombie apocalypse with the crab scene basically, and everyone was like, fine.
I guess, but thankfully our boy Kinta saved the day, because he is, I guess his thing is he's into sci-fi, right? He's like into like optics, camouflage, all that shit. So he's like, yo, look at it in like 3 different directions, and like it's using camouflage technology. I didn't really understand it, but it worked out, right?
Yeah, it's using like retro projection invisibility. So it basically is taking what it assumes you'll see and putting it on panels so that it looks like you're going straight through it. So that's why when you're looking at it from an angle, it can't account for all of the different angles that you are looking at it from.
Yeah.
So somebody will see it, which is fine. I want to say with the fight, there's a couple things that I can't get behind, and that's usually around consistency of like strength. And what I mean by that is, okay, Momo swings them around with the hands, no issues. Also, when Okarun jumps on her back and gets piggyback, hilarious, fantastic. Okay, Okarun, like we've seen him jump and like go the entire height of the canyon that the worm was in when they first fought Evil Eye, and all these things.
Yeah.
Why is it when they get flown off the building, he has to like land on his back and he's in so much pain with Momo, and they need Momo's hands to like I guess not cushion them, but
the fall.
Yeah, you know what I mean, right?
Well, dude, have you ever like, landed straight on your back with someone on you? Dude, he probably got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah. He was in his fucking spirit form. Just land on your legs, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was a little bit weird. I'm like, wow, that's kind of like uncharacteristic. Usually he would land, right? But it is what it is. I guess they need to show them struggle with the ball, and they needed like the story needed Kinta to like solve the problem here.
I get it and I understand. I just wish that they had a different way around it than like, hey, all of a sudden he can't land from a building, which he's been doing this whole time, you know?
True. But thankfully they basically incapacitate the invisible thing, going full throttle, and it's actually like a fucking like Godzilla, miniature Godzilla.
It's Godzilla. Like, let's just be honest.
I don't think they can say it's Godzilla.
Of course not. And they say kaiju, which is what Godzilla is, but it's just Godzilla. They didn't shy away from it. They just didn't name it. It looks even more like Godzilla than the kaiju number 8 Godzilla one.
Yeah.
So
they turn their back on it and it fucking grows huge. I'm like, this thing's gonna cause fucking even more mayhem now. Like, how are they gonna get away with this?
It's massive, and my spidey senses tell me that the whole crew is showing up. That it's going to be Evil Eye and Aqua Silky.
Yeah. It was actually in the outro. They show like the next scene of the next episode. Yeah, the full crew shows up. Freaking Evil Eye and Aqua Silky. I wonder what's gonna happen. Does this guy get like an ability?
Does he,
the new guy,
get the testicle, and the testicle gives him powers?
Or is he just a regular, guy who just wants to get like Okarun's sauce,
Dude, he just wants to get laid.
He wants that sauce, bro.
I hope they go into it, but I wonder, like, they're obviously going to tell us what this kaiju is, but I'm interested to see, was it so powerful beforehand? Did it get more powerful because it has Okarun's family jewels? Like, is that what's giving it power? You know what I mean? Like, I'm interested to see what it is. So
yeah, we'll see for next episode. Like, it was a good episode. Didn't blow my brains, like blow my mind like last week's episode.
What the fuck? What was that wording, dude?
didn't blow my load.
Yeah, I was like, blow your back out? What's going on, dude?
Yeah, but that's it.
Like, it was an alright episode.
That was poor phrasing.
Yeah, it was an alright episode. As we kind of mentioned in a lot of things, it was a good episode of anime, but it's just not up to like the best episode of DanDaDan. And that's not to say it was bad. Seasons will have good and bad episodes. This one was just all right. It always just gets me more excited for the next episode. You know what I mean?
True.
So, you know what? We'll have to see next week. Leave a comment down below what you thought of this week's episode. Leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, please, and check out all the other series that we are recapping almost every single day of the week and the podcast that comes out weekly. But until next time, thank you all for tuning in, and we will catch you later. Peace.
Peace, guys.